Hello friends and welcome back. This is March completed pages. Every month I start this completed pages video with a confession. Did I break my self-imposed no buy low buy? And judging by the little stack of new treasure quest cards in front of me, yes I have. We got 10 new kits from DAC between my friend and I, 5 each. We both have 2 wish lists, definites and maybes, so depending on restocks we synchronize. When we place an order it's always at least 2, 1 for each of us. So let's start with mine. I finally got my Mizuchira. I know these don't really look good aside from all the holographic shiny goodness, but I will insert pictures of these actual artworks for you. So I got the Mizuchira, I got the Forest Dragon on a restock, I got the Flower Fairy on a restock. These 2 Morgana and Preparing for Flight were 2 of my maybes, but I synchronized them with my friend's must-haves. I do like the artwork, I like the renderings, I like the colors, so I am happy to have them in my stash. As for my friend, she finally got the meeting. 3 Black Cats Congregating for Better Days by Puffy Gator. This one's really cute, a lot of pastel colors. And then Cosmic Cinders. That is 3. I have 2 boxes since I didn't have the treasure quest cards. Fly Fishing Legacy by Chuck Pinson. This is the closest artwork that my friend said that looks like Scotland. She is Scottish and we visit Scotland a lot, but we don't live there. I'm happy that she's finally got it. And the last one, this one was a must-have for my friend, my only sunshine. She does have the sister kit on her wishlist as well, so I'm waiting for that one to be restocked. So that is the 10 we got in March, and we have 2 more coming. Finders Keepers, that was restocked. That's been my friend's long time must-have for 6 or 7 months. It just hasn't been restocked until recently, and I was kind of getting worried because there were other 2 from the artists from that series that were seemingly released out of stock and then discontinued, were not restocked. So that one's on the way finally. For myself, I got Autumn Magic, which has the exciting new drills that look like sea glass. I'm really looking forward to those. So that was Diamond Art Club. Now Dreamer Designs, we also placed a couple of cheeky orders. The first one, a Hannah Lynn Mother Earth for me and a Captain Jackety for my friend. And then towards the end of March there was another big sale they had. Buy 2 get 2 free. And luckily from the list of kits in that collection, 3 out of 4 were our definites. 4th one, I was happy to pick a maybe diamond painting. I like the rendering, I like the colors, I like the artwork overall. So yeah. Now when I shared my stash with you in December, I believe, we were still in the living room situated with all of our diamond paintings. So I moved them and I had 2 free quadrants under my bed, but I am running out of space already. Do we have a problem? Yes we do. Is there such a thing as DPAA? I had also moved my spare drills. This is just the square drills, but I have moved them from those little food storage containers that I had them in. I definitely outgrew those. Now this is not perfect. It is long and does not have a lid, but it's working for me now. It's just an insert from a Diamond Art Club box, and in the middle that's also the side of the outer box. I just glued them in and they're kind of perfect for the width of my little baggies here. I mean, it is what it is. It's just a little bit of DIY. I don't know how and where I want to keep all my spare drills yet. I wasn't going to spend any money on, trying different storage solutions. So this will do for me now. Just keep it out of the way so the cat doesn't tip it over. So yeah, that is that. So for the actual diamond painting that was done in March, I started and finished my mystery kit from Diamond Art Club, and my friend started Lost Oasis and she is still working on it. If you don't want to see the finished product of the mystery kit and you don't want any spoilers, do look away. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I truly enjoyed the whole mystery side of it. My friend's been working on Lost Oasis. I have been actually helping her finish this. She is on the last row. That is actual diamond painting done in March. As for colouring, I completed 19 pages in 4 different books. I still have that whip, but let's get rid of the empties first. 1 empty roll of washi tape. Finally, almost got rid of a refill. I use Oahu, so I go by this code G191, turquoisey blue, that I use for most of my Color Questopia Eclipse hard books colouring. 10 empty markers, Sharpies, Big Intensity, Shuttle Art, Oahu. I'm trying to use up my markers. I have a lot of markers that yellow, like Sharpies and Big Intensity, and I'm using them up in books that already have yellowing, and I have one here in the pile, so I will show you that one in a minute. 19 pages in total. Let's start with the whip. I started this in February and I still haven't finished it, but I did do some progress on it. Creative Haven Around the World by George Tufexis. Almost forgot to mention that. It does not look too bad. Now, when I first started, I had done the green and blue here, pressing down much, and then I had just given up. Not pressing down as hard on the rest of these areas. It's a little progress, that's fine. I'm just so spoiled by working with alcohol markers or water-based markers, so as soon as I place them, it's just there's no burnishing required, no pressure, you know. But I am enjoying it so far. I don't hate it, but it is a whip. Still, this will continue in April. First completed book of March. This is Tiffany Windows Stained Glass Color by Number by Color Questopia. I believe I had 5 pages left here. Yeah, just the last 5 pages here to do, and it is now done. Pretty happy about that. These were all colored with Oahu markers to avoid yellowing, because there was no yellowing before. So yeah, pretty happy it is now done. I don't do the additional pages, that there are example pages from other books, but you can do if you want. I just focused on the actual 25 pages they provide in this one. So that was done. Tiffany Windows by Color Questopia. My second completed book in March, Circalism Art Books, Mandala Squared by Eclipse A.J. Quinnell. This was a project book with Katia, and we had 6 pages left to do here, and it is done. It's pretty exciting. Sorry about the glare, this paper is very shiny. Although I have noticed, you guys from the US, your Amazon Premium paper is smooth, and this one is shiny but has a bit of grit to it, if that makes sense. Anyway, I am inserting Katya's pages here. Very nice and colourful. Really enjoyable, meditative process. Mandala colouring and circalism colouring. You know I love my Eclipse A.J. Quinnell books. I have more than 30 of them all, and that is one done. Happy to finish an older book. Next book, this is also Eclipse A.J. Quinnell. This is Color Art Atlas. This is also a project book, but with Ashley, and we do 2 pages every month. And these were our March pages. Now this page I am not counting towards my March total because I had this completed before, but yeah, pretty happy with the progress. These are nice to do. Color Art Atlas. Last but not least, Sun Life Drawing Lines, Dots, Quest, Animals. Now this was a book that had this printing error through it, and I remember when destashing I was considering getting rid of it, but I didn't. I thought I had 14 pages completed out of it, out of 25 total, so I clearly did enjoy it. It was just every other page that had that issue, and also I had used some yellowing markers in the past, but again, that's on me. That's not Amazon fault. Look at that. That's not Amazon fault. That's just a page I would need to, I want to do, but I would maybe need to reconsider colors based on, okay, so 4 is brown, that will cover, 12 is yellow green, that won't, maybe 17, 18 blue, dark blue, that might be fine. But yeah, anyway, I have picked this book out to complete next, and I think I've done 7 pages in here. Yeah, 7. This is where I am using Sharpies and Big Intensity and shuttle art markers, that yellow, because I am working on finishing it. So, you know, if there is more yellowing in this book after I'm done with it, I'm fine. All of my completed books go into storage and they just sit there. I haven't got rid of any books that I've completed yet. They're all sitting in a storage box. So yeah, I was trying to figure out what this animal was. It looks like a deer, maybe that's antlers, but I don't know. I can't tell. I think that's the sun, maybe. I don't know. It does look like a deer, doe, Bambi, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Another page. My colors don't perfectly match this color chart here, but hey, I'm trying to use up old markers and they might not be perfect, but I still want to use them up, because if I don't use them up they will still dry out, so might as well, right? I'd say previously, yeah, the elephant, completed that in March as well. I used to stagger my coloring pages, which is why some of these in between are done. I do mostly work back to front or front to back, depending on paper, but they do go in order nowadays. So yeah, that was 7 done. I have another started and 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Yeah, 3.5 pages left to do. So yeah, we'll definitely be aiming to complete this in April. I do like the book. I know why I didn't get rid of it. Look at that. That is just cute. And it is a true mystery. You don't know what it is until you start coloring in and seeing features. But yeah, these are pretty fun. I just wish it didn't have the printing error on every other page. But yeah, Sun Life Drawing Lines, Quest, Animals. So here we are in March. Did I break my novi on DPs? Yes, I did, so I will write that down. I completed 19 pages. That's been consistent so far this year. I completed 2 books, and that's fun, especially the older ones. I have so many older releases that need some TLC. But yeah, so empties, I had 10 empty markers and 1 refill. Will this be the year of me using up my refills? I had one in January as well. We shall see. Not bad. It's okay. I have that George to Fex's whip, so unless it's a completed page, I won't be colouring that in. I do remember my whips. I know I have one Luca Gosco, that page from last year that I started with pencils, but I didn't like how it was going. Yeah, anyway, won't mark my whips on here. Of course, sticking to my favorites as always. Is it good? Is it bad? As long as I'm enjoying it, I guess our hobbies are to be enjoyed, right? That is all for hobbies. I hope you are doing well. We are quarter of a way through the year. I hope you are taking care of yourselves. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate your time. Happy crafting, my friends. Bye bye.